Ooh, see, I love the Kool-Aid too, but it turns out that I switched. So whenever I was like, oh, I want to have a beer, I was drinking Kool-Aid, but I was using those. It sounds dirty, so I know the people
The
watching
Mio things
the
or
squirt one, like they make Kool-Aid flavor squirtables or whatever the hell they're called, like Mio.
Yeah, I like the Mio because it's 0 calories, it's 0 sugar, all that.
Yep. Same with this, but it's Kool-Aid. It was cherry Kool-Aid, like actual official from Kool-Aid. And I was like, fuck yeah. So I started doing that. And then with my addiction to freeze pops and everything, apparently they're high on fructose corn syrup.
Bro, any red Kool-Aid is the best Kool-Aid flavor.
Hell yeah. I got into a huge debate about this the other day. And somebody's argument was fruit punch or whatever the blue kind was. And I was like, fuck off. Like, come on. If you're going to drink Kool-Aid, the OG Kool-Aid, red cherry, I think it's cherry, is just
cherry or black cherry. That's what this one is, I think. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just told her. She goes, what kind of Kool-Aid, what flavors do you want me to get? I said red.
Red.
I want the red one. It's like freeze pop flavors. What kind you want? Blue, red.
Well, it's like you can tell who's an undercover cop by what they call fucking Gatorade flavors.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah,
I don't know this.
Yeah, if you ask a cop, you're like, "What's your favorite Gatorade flavor?" He's like, or if he asks you, and you say, "Blue," and he's like, "Yeah, which one?" I was like, "Blue," and then you ask them, you say, "What's your favorite?" Well, it's Glacier Ice, and you're like, "Nah, it's Blue, motherfucker!" Like you're a goddamn cop.
Yep. I was gonna say I don't know the actual flavors. I know there's blue, and then there's everything else.
Yeah. I'm an OG green Gatorade fan. The OG Gatorade. That's where I don't like any other flavors. The wife likes that new zero white one, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah,
I'm not sure either. I just go and there's different shades of blue. I go with like the Carolina blue, it's the lightest blue, the one that's a little bit lighter than car windshield wash.
Like this. It's almost like this.
Yeah. Ooh, point there again. A little flick. But
for me, it's always red or orange. Red or orange.
I don't mind red.
Orange. No orange. No orange, no greens.
See, I had orange when I was sick a couple of times. I had the orange ones, and it's kind of like that in Southern Comfort. I just cannot go either one of them. Either one of them, done with me. Not at the same time. You don't mix those. But, yeah, he's drinking the Kool-Aid. It's a Kool-Aid, black cherry. But either way, welcome back, Toby. And obviously, welcome back, Richie, as well. And you two got to hang out in real life hangout, which is something a lot of us don't. Well, I mean, we've never all done that because, the whole real job taking vacation thing is not a great thing in my neck of the woods. I was saying, I got this weird conversation with somebody the other day, and it's like, how the fuck haven't we made it normal to be able to only somehow work 3 or 4 days a week? And I know there's some people out there that do this, but like, why don't we get a little more time off and we can enjoy it? Like my old man, he finally got to retire a couple of years ago, and his body's so beat up from working his entire life, he can't do a goddamn thing. Why don't we be able to figure it out? We can at least enjoy. I'm not saying like be fully retired at a fun age, but we should be able to enjoy it and blow our money in a less responsible way than have to save it and then get super old and not be able to do shit and leave some for like family and kids and all this shit that probably don't even fucking deserve it because they're not working that hard.
Well, I mean, most countries, minus I think Canada and the US, have adopted a 4-day work week now. The majority of countries.
Fuck.
And I think it was
nice.
Wasn't it Henry Ford developed the 5-day work week?
Cocksucker. Probably. Sounds about right.
That's why everybody hates a goddamn Ford.
Mm-hmm. In Detroit, right? Isn't that where they are? Detroit Ford?
Probably.
Sounds like it.
Who knows now?
I mean,
it's like Harley. Oh, that's an American bike. Okay.
Yeah, right. I mean, the only really good thing to come from Detroit anyways, and this is debatable, is probably what? M&M. I love M&Ms.
Barry Sanders?
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. That's a good one. They put a statue up finally for him this year, I think.
No, Dwight Gooden was the Yankees.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I think that's about it.
Either way, World Series is going on at the time of the recording right now, and I'm hoping the fucking Phillies lose. Fuck those guys. There's people in our group chat that are just like diehard Philly people.
Is it Philly versus the
Diamondbacks in the NLCS? Yep, tonight. And the Rangers, shout out Rangers, beat the Astros last night. So Fuck yeah. Rangers. Sports. Yay.
I know that. Yeah, I see a lot of people cheering on the Rangers right now.
Yep. And
that fly, man.
They're everywhere.
That fly's got your fucking microphone. Like he wants his star time.
Yep. Whether it's the mic, I'd rather have him on the mic than my fucking face. They are nasty. Like we talked about before, you know, what the boys do before the show. They get together and talk about the weather, and with that up and down, they're all fucking gravitating in here. And
it's the same. It's the same at my house right now. Like it gets really hot, and like Richie will be able to tell you, I live in what's called the sand hills. Like it's sand. Granted, I mean, I got lucky. I got very fertile soil in my fucking yard. Like it's like black, but still we get all the flies from the sand. And when the temperature goes up, we get a shit ton of flies, and then the temperature drops quickly and they all zip inside the house, and they're all over inside the house.
Fucking everywhere. We were at a basketball game the other day, and the entire court was just filled with flies, dead flies, just everywhere. They were just fucking... Ugh. Either way, what are we doing here? Episode something. What are we on? 159. Episode 159. Super excited. It's been a hot minute. I got some good episodes from Toby that I've been kind of queuing up, and some people sent some fucking weird videos. There's a lot of them that didn't make the cut this week. You know what I mean? Like if I'm sitting there going through these videos and I'm not laughing, I'm not putting them on there. You know what I mean? Like, yep. And
I think
unfortunately,
I only sent you a couple this week myself.
Yeah, well, I've been queuing them up. Like I kind of wanted to save some of the ones, so when you were on the episode, sprinkled some in there, but I waited too long because I went through there today. There was maybe 8 or 10 or something like that, and I think 4 of them video not available. Video not, like, fuck, they were good ones. Why did I wait? Why did I wait? But I mean, it's been a hot minute, Toby. I mean, and you guys were together. I don't know if you guys want to talk about anything that happened over the weekend at the meetup, or just what you've been up to. I know there's been a lot of exciting stuff with filming and just a lot of stuff. I mean, it's been a solid, like, probably like 6 weeks or so, maybe even longer.
Since I've been able to do. Well, I came back, and then right before last Tuesday, the pigs and the dogs got into it, and I sent you guys the photo where the pigs faces all tore up, but she's fine. She's fine. But yeah, we didn't get to do this a couple of things at the meetup that I wanted to do with Richie and Jet, where I was hoping we'd be able to find time to be able to do the podcast, you know, his podcast. But I just kept feeling like how awkward it would be with everybody like chatting and talking and everything in the background, plus being able to get it so everybody could hear it, so maybe they'd shut up and want to listen. And it's almost impossible to do that with his microphone setups, plus me having to set up microphones, so each one of us would have had 2, and then you would heard the background. Yeah. So we didn't get to do that. But Richie you're coming down.
Yes.
Yeah. So Richie's coming back down because my son is giving him his snake, his entire enclosure and setup. So when they come down, we're thinking of maybe trying it then. And I think that'd be a good time for us to hop on the stage and do it then.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, that's Jed already planned to come back with me when I come to get the snake.
Yeah, and I've got the strumming just waiting for him.
Yeah. And we also have to do something else that we didn't do at the podcast.
We never got the chance to do our Vienna sausage juice and vodka shots.
You know what? I'm okay with not seeing that. I don't know if anybody else is.
We made the promise.
We
made the promise.
No, we got to do it. We're gonna do it.
I mean, okay. That nasty fish shit. Was that word that you were?
Yeah, the strumming.
Sir strumming. Yeah.
Jed said he'll do it. So.
Oh. Was he soberish when he said
well,
it?
We were trying to keep it. We were trying to keep it from him.
That doesn't matter.
We were trying to keep it from him for the longest time. He finally just leans over. We're sitting around the fire. He just leans over. He's like, "Hey, what the fuck is it?" I was like, "What's what?" He's like, "This shit that you and Richie keep saying I'll find out about." Dude, just tell me. I'll probably do it without having a problem with it. Just I'd rather know. I was like, "So strumming." He's like, "What the fuck is that?" I was like, "Fermented herring." He's like, "Oh, the challenge shit." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, dude, I'll do that with you." I was like,
"Okay."
The only one that had the balls to be like, "Yeah."
I have no balls when it comes to that, and I'm surprised though. You know that when you say it,
I'm going to be in the general area, so I'm going to be smelling that shit too.
Are you going to wear some nose plugs or anything? Or are you just going to tough it out?
No. It's. You're on set. Everybody's gonna smell it. You know, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be outside, so it's going to depend upon which direction the wind is blowing, because we're not going to open it the way that you're supposed to, which is underwater. You're supposed to open the cans underwater, and when you eat it, you're actually supposed to eat it with small, the small round like red potatoes with a little bit of sour cream.
No shit.
That's how you're supposed. That's how it's traditionally eaten, and it gets all that, the fermented taste and the overly saltiness that comes with the fermentation process and the fishy taste. It kind of negates all of that.
Yep.
Right.
And that's why it's a challenge, because humans are fucking stupid and we got to do shit the wrong way. So that's why we're doing it like this.
Yeah. Wow. And that's going to be on this podcast, or it's just going to be a separate thing before, because I want to see it, but it's it's like watching NASCAR.
We're going to be doing that on the Jet podcast, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh shit. Well, at least we know.
We'll let everybody know when that hits.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm
multiple camera angles and everything, dude.
Yeah. We did. Jet did a stand-up as well, a stand-up routine. Initially, I was like, "Hey, man, we'll just kind of keep it to 30 minutes." Due to my feeling was other people will get disinterested if it's too long. But he was just on a fucking roll, man. I thought he was killing it. So Richie was like, I'll flash him, whenever you're. I was like, no, man, let him just keep rolling until he just runs out. And he finally goes, I got 2 more for you. So I stood up. I was just waiting, and he finished that second one. He did a good job, man.
Awesome. A Michael Jackson joke is one of my favorites. And it's my favorite because it comes from him and I just sitting in my backyard, just hanging out, drinking some beers, and just thinking stupid thoughts and whatnot. And I sat there and I was like, I don't even know what brought it up, but I was like, Michael Jackson could be Jesus reincarnated. You don't know. And he sat there and he's like, why? Because he's black and people think he's white. And I was like, yeah. And Jesus loves and he turned that into what it is now, that joke, which is even better. And it's just kind of fun. So it has a little personal thing to it where I'm like, I was there when that joke was created.
That's what he was telling me. Like, so I would know if something really good was coming up, because Jet would start and you'd hear Richie go. I'd look over and his head is kind of down and he's already shaking his head. I was like, this one? He's like, yeah, man.
Oh, I wasn't shaking my head. When I was looking down, I'm really looking over. I'm looking over. I'm like, oh, this one might sting a few people.
I was in psychotic face paint, which is all water-based paint. And there was a couple of times he had me like crying. And I told Richie, I was like, God damn it, man, my face paint is water-based. I can't be fucking crying right now.
Well, when you're in that paint, you're almost always in character too, sort of, So it wasn't just like, dude, I gotta stop crying. He's like, okay, I gotta stop crying. There's water-based paint.
It's in my eye. It's in my eye.
But it's making me laugh even more.
Yeah, we had no issues this year at the meetup. We had none.
Well done, everybody.
It's good.
Even the dogs I think Tank Girl's heart, I think she aged about 5 years over that 3 days. So we gotta weigh that. We're gonna reroute people so that they're not walking directly in front of the house anymore. But other than that, I don't think we had a single issue.
That's good.
The whole time. Yeah.
Good. That's awesome. No, I know Richie, we were talking a little bit too. He was pretty excited to be able to see Jet up there for a little bit and try some stuff. And
it's very exciting for him. I mean, he's done shows and stuff, but you got to think these aren't like him as the headliner type things. These are him as, the host or the guest spot or the opener and stuff like that. And then the rest are open mics. Open mics, it's usually 5 to 7 minutes is what you have. When you're getting a guest spot, it may be 5, it may be 10 minutes. And same thing as an opener, you're 10, 15 maybe. So at a year, just over a year into the comedy scene, to get up there and be able to do 40 minutes worth of your material and get that experience, was a big deal. He talked to me about it the whole way home. He's like, you got to understand, that was amazing. I felt so good being able to do that. He's super appreciative of all of it. And he's like, because, you know, when you're only limited to 5 minutes, if you start having some stuff that's kind of not doing well or it's bombing, you have very limited time to get those people back. And you already have a prepared set train of thought going. He said, with that, I was able to kind of just go, all right, well, no big deal. We'll bring it back with this one.
Dude, and when he did say one where he wouldn't really get much of an audience response, the way he handled it was so fucking brilliant. Because he would go, oh, yeah? All right, well, fuck that joke then. All right. And he'd turn around. Every time he'd turn around, he would say something into the mic where he'd turn around and be like, well, fuck it.
I already told him that's going to be my new thing. Every time he doesn't get something I say or somebody doesn't get anything I say, I'm just going to go, okay, you don't like hermit crabs. All right.
Yeah. And that's exactly how yeah, that's exactly how he was doing it. And it was so well. And I kept mentioning it to Richie. I was like, it's just fucking brilliant the way that he's like, the way that he actually did it. I mean, anybody could be like, oh, okay, so you don't like hermit crabs. But he was so passive aggressive about it.
Some jokes are for you.
You don't like hermit crabs. Fuck me, then, I guess.
Some jokes are for you. Some jokes are for me.
He did say that at one point. He's like, yep, all right. Well, some jokes are for you and some jokes are for me.
I've been watching so much Kill Tony, some of the old ones, and then I'm sprinkling some of the new ones and stuff. And it reminded me kind of fuck off, Fly, when you guys are going to get on stage. And I'm like, oh man, it's like not Kill Tony, but it's going to be like something Toby. And I was trying to think of something funny in my head.
Oh, I'm excited about that episode. That's an episode I'm excited about. And now that Jet's met Toby and he had a great time. You asked Toby the whole ride. I'm like, you're gonna like Toby. Trust me, it'll be fine. He's like, you keep saying that shit, and I'm not gonna like him. I'm like, he's like, I'm already suspicious of the motherfucker now because you keep telling me. I fucked
with him every night.
And on Friday, like halfway through the day, he goes, yeah, I like him. He's pretty cool. He's like, I like 2 people here so far. It was Toby. Oh, 3 people. It was Toby, Angel, and then Jen. He likes it, Jen. He's like, so far. And he got to know a couple other people and stuff like that. But
I fucked with him every night around that fire too, man.
Yeah.
Like I was
let me hold your pocket.
Yeah. I was like, let me hold your pocket. He's like, get the fuck off my pocket. I was like, dude, let me hold your pocket. It's just a pocket, man. Why do you care? He's like, you know, fucking prison. I was like, yeah, I'm aware. He's like, so you know what happens to the guy who holds the pocket? I was like, fucking, I'm hoping. He's like, God damn it.
Oh, that was so much fun for me.
Shoulders. I'd be rubbing his leg and rubbing his shoulder, getting in real close to him. I'm like, how's my breath smell? He's like, God damn it, dude.
I warned him. I said, you'll never know if he's serious or not. And you'll never know when it's turned on or off. You'll never know.
I think what he really enjoyed was he's like, he goes, you're so straight faced. He goes, your delivery is so deadpan. I don't know if you're fucking with me. I was like, yeah.
That's right.
That's awesome. No, I'm glad you guys had a good time. Like I said, it's one of these years. I keep saying, but we're gonna make it down there. And I think I have you been talking to. We're hopefully, if I can bank some extra time at my work, like I said, we got one of those things like they're really cool about it, but you only get so many hours until you hit certain milestones of years. You know what I mean? Me being new, I don't have a lot of time yet. And turns out when you have younger kids, they're sick all the fucking time, which was this week as well. I spent both of my last Mondays at the Well Now clinic, so it's been pretty sweet. 1 week with the gout for me, and 1 week with pink eye with the youngest one. So that's fucking. Did you know they don't have the drops anymore? They got this gel shit. You just do this and go ploop. And after the first friggin' after I applied it one time, within like 30 minutes, the entire shut eye that was all swollen and nasty was like pretty decent. I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is, but holy shit. I know some adults that could probably need some medicine that they could apply in a gel form and get rid of some red stuff here pretty quick. But Jay's right here. Kids are fucking gross. They are all fucking nasty. nasty. But yeah, anything. I mean, obviously from the filming to the meetup. I mean, it's good to have you back, Toby. It's been a busy couple months for you, and I know we chatted briefly the last time you were on how just exhausted, with the filming and the process and everything. But now that the dust has settled, things pretty good.
Yeah, we're ready to go again.
Hell yeah. And for anybody that's missing Euban, he'll be back at some point again with the whole kid thing and sports and traveling, all that shit. So, but hey, I'm thankful for the three of us and all of you people that send in some somewhat funny and some funny TikTok videos. I don't know if you guys have anything else. If you don't, we can show some.
Let's get into it, baby.
Let's go. All right. So I think what do we do? Defying odds and high divorce rates explained. And this one with the defying odds, there's probably a better way to describe it, but there's no way. I think that it could be faked. And Destiny really showed its form on this because this is fucking wild. So roll the clip.
I mean, it could be faked, but I don't think it was, bro.
No, I did a little research in there, and then it was UND like chicks or something, the account. So I started looking through there, and then there was all of these different articles and stuff. Where I mean, this shit happens all the time, but it just so happened to be where one did this, and then it just social media did its thing. It was like, hey, if anybody can find anybody that was around when that girl was there, let's be honest. Most kids, and I say this because we're starting to get a little bit older, they're always recording stupid shit. I mean, that guy probably had his phone out, just being like, hey, look, we're here, you know what I mean, and just happened to see this girl get fucking crushed with a football. Hell of a throw by that guy, though, right?
It was good, good distance, shitty fucking, like, no spiral on that thing whatsoever. That was a lame duck, but he threw that fucking thing about 55 yards.
Yeah. Terrible form, too. I mean, we're real quick. Ready? Get deflected? It might have got deflected.
Yeah, but the goddamn distance, holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Was it a hockey jersey he was wearing too? Was it a hockey
One more
jersey?
time.
Yeah.
It looks like they were all in hockey jerseys.
University of North Dakota. Are they green?
I mean, we'll go with it. Sure.
Because I know here we have two division. Yep, University of North Dakota. Great hockey school. We have two Division I hockey programs near me, and that just first games are just starting. So, look at that. Just throwing a little football. No, he threw a football like a hockey player. That makes way more sense.
Yeah.
I was trying to explain to my daughter the other day, coaching basketball and stuff, and I was like, told one of the other girls that were coaching, I'm like, you play defense like a goddamn hockey player. And like, what do you mean? I was like, hockey players, when they convert, because I had a buddy that went from hockey to basketball, and they run different, they move different because they're used to skating and shit. And I'm like, it'd be like a basketball player trying to go to hockey. And I'm like, you play just not fucking overly athletic on that basketball court. You may be a great skater, but holy shit, hockey players, stick to your guns.
I mean, not to mention the fact, like, who expects a fucking football to come flying at them in the middle of the goddamn like hockey pregame?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen beers be chucked.
But can we let's talk about the real hero in that video real quick, though, just real quick. The guy that was filming next to the girl, no concern for that woman whatsoever. She fucking got hit by that ball and literally disappeared, and he did not once be like, oh my God, are you okay? He was like,
he didn't drop his vape. He didn't drop whatever that the new kids are doing for the chewing things. I think it looked like that green package.
Zin.
Yep, it looked like something like that. But yeah,
he was the real hero of the video.
Yep, he didn't give one fuck, didn't give two fucks, didn't give three fucks. But it just reminded me, I saw Jason in there. Jason sent over this, Richie. Oh, wait, where is it?
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
I saw it for a second there.
God damn it, dude. This will waste my entire fucking night.
So I mean, we can leave it, but unfortunately, I haven't watched the whole thing through. The max right now, so StreamYard just introduced video backgrounds, but the max you can do is 1 minute. So It's a little bit of a spoiler. It's not going to be random because the one that he sent me was, I think, 10 minutes. So, I mean, if it doesn't hit in the first minute, then we probably know it's not gonna. So it kind of defeats the purpose. But hopefully StreamYard does allow a little bit more, because I threw on one the other day, Toby, and Euban was quite elevated, and you thought the reaction from you pulling down the green screen was good.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it even got Richie a little bit. I'll show you what I was talking about.
The trippy one? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. That one's nice.
Oh shit.
That
was pretty legit though. That's like a Beat Saber fucking background.
If it didn't have the jolt and the transition.
Yeah. And that was just something I put together real quick that I found on the internet. So we could do better. But yeah, just kind of a cool thing that they allow videos. So I thought we throw that in there. We're gonna evolve. Hopefully, I know it's a feature request that people have already said, like, we need longer. It's like, listen, a minute in a video is pretty long time for a video background. So get off their back, StreamYard. You're doing okay right now. Okay, I didn't say fucking great. You're doing okay. All right, what else we got here? The other one in here. Oh, high divorce rates. This explains a lot. If you're married to somebody like this, I just want to apologize in advance. And if you need a good lawyer, hit up the lawyer of the show at 188 Beard Laws. It's not going to work. And then just continue to watch this. But here we go.
Why are you crying?
I was on your computer and I found a file that says my documents.
Oh my god.
And I don't understand why it doesn't say our documents.
Are you serious? Come on. Get out of here.
Why is it not us?
Oh my god.
Us documents.
I fucking love that video so much. Wow.
Why is it us document?
Why isn't it?
Why?
It's not.
Why is it not our documents? Us documents.
Are we giving her the benefit of the doubt, saying she was under the influence of something?
I'm gonna say she was drunk on wine,
okay,
and it was that time of month.
Oh,
and there's double whammy will fuck over any man. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean,
he walked in and heard my documents and went, "Oh, yeah. He knew." He's like, oh,
"Yeah." Well, in the original video is like a YouTube video or like a Twitch, like a clip from a Twitch video. So it's it's the 9:16 landscape, and you can see him just standing there. He's like, like this poor guy looks like he's been through it before.
Well, my brain instantly went that she found like the porn collection or something on the computer. Yeah. Like maybe he was just one of those guys that has a porn collection still. And he was like, God damn it. I thought I Googled how to do a hidden folder, but she found it. And it was my documents. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, this should be our document.
That shit under taxes 2019 or some shit. You're not supposed to put that under something that says my documents.
Unreal. Great. Now on Windows 12, when it's released, or 13, it's going to have our documents or us documents instead of mine. Yeah. Because it's probably not allowed to have my stuff anymore,
Yeah.
Fucking.
It'll say its documents. It'll be more PC.
The documents.
Just say documents.
Yeah, documents.
Document.
It can't because it's got the word men in it. They'll have to find a whole new word.
Shit. Yep. Stuff. I don't know. Man, yeah, that's an interesting one. What would you put? It wasn't
just be files.
Yep. X
documents. Files. Yeah, that'll work.
Files. Toby, you sent another video from a guy that we all know him. I don't know if you've ever hung out with him in person. If anybody, I think it would have been you, bar none. Did you hung out with him in person?
I haven't hung out. No, I have not had the pleasure of hanging out with bar none, but he did wish my dead child a happy birthday without, I think, realizing that he was dead.
Yep. I remember that vaguely. But yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I thought there was like he filmed or something with you, but it must have just been somebody else I was thinking of.
It was FaceTime with me where he called me a bitch because I was crying because it was my son's birthday. His one year after he died.
Yep.
That's really cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jake. Appreciate it, man. Love you.
And on that note, he sent you sent a video of his, and I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Roll the clip.
You are not American if you've never had a stick of butter wrapped in rhinoceros foreskin. Today.
Fucking what? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Fuck, we pray. Jesus, listen, my champion in T-posing. Can you ask Papa why he's making these people? Thanks. Rhinos aren't even in America. Where are you going to go grab it? The zoo? You know what? Let's just see how it's prepared.
Stick of butter on a stick.
Okay.
I prefer to use a baby rhinoceros because it's the great thing about this recipe is that you don't even need to cook it. This is complete.
You're raw dogging it, bro! We have strayed so far from the Lord. I miss the days where 2 and post-Judas Jesus 2 equaled 4, and now you don't know what it is. Get it? Because after Judas fucked him over, he became a plus sign, so it's 2 + 2 = 4. If you have to explain it, it's not funny. Disregard. Anyway, to that creator, get fucked, cunt! And you might be asking yourself, why didn't I just wear this hat? Why I look better with the backwards hat and this lighting? Welcome to content creation. Merch links in bio. Okay, bye.
The number of R's he has to have in his fucking goddamn name now because of the number of times his account gets shut down.
I mean, did you? I mean, I didn't try to research any of that fucking video. That can't be a real thing, right? Right? Can it?
God damn it!
I mean, I'm not asking you to, but I mean, it appeared to be some skin, and if it was like a baby rhino, I know. And I'm then my brain says, okay, well, did that creator that did the video did he take a bite of it? And then I'm like, how much money would it take for Richie to take a bite of butter and rhino?
You ain't got pockets deep enough.
I don't. I don't. That's for sure.
Well, I can't find anything. I can't find a single nothing for rhino penis recipes.
That's
hey,
probably
FBI guy. I hope you enjoyed that search.
Yeah. If it's not real, then how does one's brain go from butter, sticks of butter, rhino foreskin meal?
Same thing as that guy putting candy corn on the hot dog. It's just what will get views.
Yeah, I mean it's gotta have something, maybe the crispiness of the skin, that like a pork skin.
But if they're not cooking it?
Uncooked?
Well,
wow.
I'm not here to kink shame.
Okay. So Jace does say that if you do search rhino wieners on work computers, most of the time it is going to be blocked. I'm assuming it's from experience, but I shouldn't assume.
Jace, enjoy your trip to the HR.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. There it is. But yeah. So if anybody that is watching the show or listening to the show does in fact know somebody or does try this butter foreskin thing, make sure you send it over to Logan@beardlaws.com, and we'll probably won't show it on the show, but I would love to get that phone call, because I did do a thing where I said, hey, make sure you guys send some poop pics. Apparently somebody sent a poop pic, and he still gets notifications on his phone and happened to open it, figured he was safe, hasn't been on the show in a hot minute, hasn't probably got an email on that account in a minute, and was greeted with what he described very disturbing shit. Part of me thinks it was potentially Euban, because apparently he has done some videos of him pooping to friends that were sending stupid shit on Snapchat. And then he went on a whole tangent of how he's going to buy a Lifebox case, set it down in the toilet, shit on the actual phone to get the great footage. So I don't know if that's the video Logan got, but
the only thing I can find to do with rhino foreskin cooking at all is that one guy's TikTok. It's like the top 6 hits on the Google search is just that guy's video.
There's more than 6 hits?
Yeah. Well, they're all that video.
Oh, fair.
All right. So here's the question: where did he get the skins from?
I mean, that's definitely not on Amazon. I would have to imagine. I can't imagine you could just go to a zoo like bar none and request it and just ask for it. Like a zoo's probably not just going to hand it out, right? If they have rhinos.
How are you getting?
I mean, I don't think they've got. I don't think they have a whole bunch of rabbis zipping by zoos and circumcising the baby rhinos. So,
can you imagine if that was your job? Like, you're just gonna, trim foreskin off rhino dicks?
No,
that couldn't be a great job. I mean, how much an hour would you have to make, Richie, for that to be your job? Again, not my money. Hypothetical.
They don't have pockets deep enough. Ain't nobody got that deep of pockets.
For $69 an hour, you're not snipping skin off rhino dicks.
Have you seen a rhino before?
We're in the hundreds.
Person?
We're in the hundreds of dollars an hour at that point.
I haven't seen a rhino in person.
You're paying me $25,000 per rhino.
Wow.
Yeah, they are huge and can kill you. They move fast for such a big creature.
Well, I'd have to imagine you'd have to find a dosage and sedate them if you're cutting their dick up. It's not like you can just sneak up like
you have to hire somebody else.
Put a rubber band on their balls and wait for them to fall off, or a goat or whatever animal they do that on. Again, I've never done it, but isn't that a thing?
Bulls, yeah.
Bulls, yeah, we did it on goat. We did it on all of our goats.
Yep. Interesting.
God, next video.
Yeah, next. Way to go, bar none.
Yeah, throw something else up on here.
Speaking of smells, what do you think it smells like?
Hippo dick.
Hippo dick.
Hippo dick.
Huh. Okay. What about this smell?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, I tell you what though, if they were working out, man, that he just got hit with a snail trail because that's sweaty cooch coming down. That's not like that was nice and fresh out of the shower.
And if it smells like cologne, they say leave it alone. But I mean, I love those videos where it kind of goes from like one thing to something you're not fucking expecting at all.
I was not, it definitely was. It's the sound at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what got me. The sound.
Yeah. Well played. That was a good one. And here's another one. This is a prank gone wrong. You guys be the judge if this is real or not real. And speaking of not good smells, this is right up there.
Prank on wife gone wrong.
What is it? Hey! Oh! Oh! In the bed! What? What is it? No, you lock the door!
I mean, she genuinely looked scared as fuck, bro. So either she's the greatest actress in the world or she literally just scared the shit out of herself.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't wear white after Labor Day either, you know.
Definitely look like some shit.
She should have worn.
Spooky season's coming out, you know.
Yeah,
I would. My wife would have divorced me put it this way, she probably wouldn't divorce me for the joke. She would have divorced me for posting it on social media.
Oh, for sure,
yeah. That's a divorce, and there's no need for an explanation on that one because fuck, that's and that's it. Obviously, pun intended here. Shitty ride home. Like if you shit your pants. Unless you got to change of clothes or something. And that vehicle was still moving, it looked like, too, when the prank was happening. Yeah,
he eventually, like, you could tell he pulled over because when she jumped into the back seat, he was like, oh.
And I kept watching his reaction, too, was look pretty genuine. Like, what? As soon as he kind of saw that shit, kind of like, yeah, stay in the fucking back. I want to lock you back there. Get back up front. Yeah, that's... Well played. That's a prank that I'm not attempting. All right, this one. Okay, that one said. This one says fart prank. I feel like we go with it.
I've seen that one so many times.
I saw another video where a guy had walked up to his boss on his day off. No, it was. I'm sorry. It was a wife walked into her husband's while I was in his gaming room. It looked like an office, and she's in the top of it was like how to get your husband, how to get your boyfriend or your husband, whatever, to stop playing games and spend time with you. And she walked in. She did two things to him. I don't remember the first one. She had something on her finger and she wiped it across his face, and then she sprayed fart spray right in his face, and then she ran out. And he was just like, "Whoa!" And he finally got up.
Have you guys smelled the fart spray shit before ever? I mean, not you, but
Nope.
Richie, have you ever?
Yeah.
Camera's backwards. You've smelled that shit? Is it as bad as people make it out to be?
It smells like rotten sewage and skunk, basically. I mean, it's not a pleasant smell, but
not fucking like.
I mean, for some people, yeah, it's strong, so it's potent enough to where I can see why it makes some people.
Oh shit! The gears are turning. You seeing this?
Won't work on Toby though, at all.
I think I'm gonna get one of those small pump sprayers and put the surstrumming fermented juice in there. And I'll go walking around in public and be like,
I mean, yeah. I mean,
yeah. Do it.
Do they make the canisters though that are kind of like smell proof though? You know what I mean? Like at least airtight. There has to be.
He's not gonna smell it.
I know.
I'll find the fuck out, I guess.
I mean, I'm just thinking, if it's in your pocket and if it's not even if not the smell, but it starts to leak. I mean, obviously you won't smell, but it's gonna. I mean, those clothes are gone. People smell it. You're gonna smell it coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't
just put it like in a little spray bottle, like a little pump, like a little spray bottle, and just like.
Don't leave it in your car for sure.
Oh. I mean,
God, do that. Crack open a surstrumming and leave it in somebody's car in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
Man, I got so many good ideas now. I got this can of surstrumming. I gotta have to do something with it. I guess I'll base it on Richie and Jet's reactions to how it smells.
Yeah.
But I'll have a little bottle thing ready, and then later on after the podcast or something, I'll be like, well, let's yeah, we're doing this. I'm running down to the Circle K right now.
Just don't even tell them. Well, I mean, I'll know, but we won't tell Jet. And just that way when he smells like, God, I think it's on me.
Or put just a little bit on a beer or something. Be like, hey, I need a beer. You got to just crack that and take that first drink, and it just hits you right on the top.
Well, Jet, let's hear. No, Jet really doesn't have a beard, but if Jet had a beard like Richie's, what you do is you dip your finger in the juice and you go like that right across the top of his beard. Yeah. I mean, if you've seen D Lemon's video, he was fine eating it and everything. Like the smell kind of got to him, and he was fine eating it, but the juices got trapped in the mustache of his beard and in his beard, and that's what got him. And that's what got him.
Got him good too. Fuck. All right. Speaking of gotten good, this one, the reactions, fucking awesome.
One girl all the way in the back. She's just like.
Yep. And then you got that one just laughing like, oh, okay, those two had a little bit of some beef. It appears. Yep. He thinks that she had that one coming.
Shouldn't have been talking shit during warm-ups, bitch.
Oh, she got fucking rocked. Thankfully, though, I guess the volleyballs don't hurt as nearly as bad as a soccer ball, or obviously, I mean, it has to hurt, but not there's some give to them.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had a couple of Spalding tattoos across my fucking forehead.
Right.
And being 5'6" and having to be a setter puts you right in the center of the court every time. And if somebody misses that block, you just
You good?
Is
Yep.
it good? It's like, oh, you look fine, man. Nose like over here. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I can see my nose.
You're fine, bro.
Wow, that was a fucking shot. Let's see here. All right, so there was this one was sent in 3 times about how to drink whiskey. Not a huge whiskey guy, but this guy kind of explains, I guess, you know how there's those whiskey connoisseurs or whatever, and the right way to drink whiskey. So if anybody's a whiskey drinker, pay attention very closely to this guy.
You get a chance to stop by the Buffalo Trace Distillery in Frankfort, Kentucky. I want you to ask the lead distiller there the best way to drink whiskey. He'll tell you. The best way that you can drink whiskey is to drink whiskey the way you like to drink whiskey. And I'm here to tell you the same is true with life.
There's so much going on.
There's a lot going on there.
What did he light? Why did he put the cup over? Why was that even in the fucking video?
Those are smoke things, so it gives a smoky taste to your whiskey or scotch.
Yeah, but wouldn't you normally take that and then pour the whiskey in that glass?
Yeah, that's what normal people do.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, he doesn't like it smoky. Every time it was just something new, and then the little umbrella thing got me laughing, and the next thing you know,
rabbit ears.
Then the tutu.
You should have known though, looking at a guy who looks like he plays a vampire biker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was as smooth as Tennessee whiskey.
I mean,
God damn it! Now I want some whiskey. I think we all know better than that, though.
I know I've recently got back into smoking like good cigars, like not going to the store and getting like the Black and Mild or Swisher Sweet. Not saying there's anything wrong with those, but like not big fat ones. And all I want to do is when I'm having a nice mild with a little bit of some sweet cigar is just sip on some whiskey with it. And I'm like, fuck, do I really want to get back in there? And then the universe gave me gout, and I was like, you're fucking right. We're going back to cigars and whiskey.
Yeah, the hardest part. So outside of shit, what was it? Thursday night, we were all sitting around the fire. Somebody went and got a bottle of peach pecan whiskey, and I had 6 total ounces of that. So we all did it. We all did a toast, like a shot, like a toast, and then I had 4 ounces in the glass. That is the most liquor I've had in over a year. That's the only liquor I've had in over a year, outside of a couple of shots of that pickleback vodka. Because anytime I'd think, I'd like to have some whiskey, I'd take a shot of that, and I'd be like, okay, I don't need any liquor.
That's rough.
It was difficult because there's people I had like. So I'm a moonshine fiend, but mine had white lightning, not the peach, not the apple, not the cherry moon, none of that shit. I don't want your flavored moonshine. Get that weak ass shit the fuck away from me. Give me the white lightning, something that burns a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody had some out there, dude, and like a big ass jar. And I was like, oh. I took the smallest sip, and I was like, oh.
Your legs start twitching.
Yeah, he was like, I mean, I got another. He goes, I got another one in the car if you want this one. I was like, no, don't do that. Don't fucking
do that.
You leave that shit in the car.
No.
You guys cigar guys? I know obviously you like cigarettes, Toby. I didn't know if you dabble in the cigars at all or not.
I like a nice dark full-bodied cigar with just a little bit of sweet to it.
Nice. Well, if you guys are interested, after I have a potential, maybe not even like friend of the show, but just a company that was like, hey, you and the boys, you guys into cigars? Maybe sometime if I just send you some. I was like, hey, we don't want the money. If I send you guys all some cigars, would you guys maybe just enjoy one on a show or just enjoy one?
Fuck yeah, man! I'll smoke a
cigar. Hell yeah, dude.
I was like, we can make that happen. And so I'll hit him up again. It just reminded me of that. And like I said, we got some cool links of some stuff. It's nothing affiliate, nothing we're friends with, but I just found some sites thanks to Brandon McDermott. He's a big cigar guy, and he sent me some cool links. You can get some very the old man did some work around my house. I got him a new humidor and these cigars. It was a 20-pack of cigars that retails for like $360. And they had a crazy discount deal, and Brandon hooked me up. It was $39 for 20 of them. And they are like a nice, I think they're like 5x70. Just, they're good ones. So, yeah, I'll
nice.
Send that over. They're good stuff. So, yeah, I'm fucking addicted to them again. And especially now with the big beard, it just stays right in there, too. It's nice. You can enjoy it the next day a little bit, too, that smell. And the day after. And sometimes
my wife really likes the smell of cigars and pipes.
Yeah.
She loves the smell of pipe tobacco.
Yep. Oh, me too. All right. This has nothing to do with pipes or tobacco, but this is news bloopers. Just a reel of some people on TV doing some news. That fucking made me laugh. It's about a minute, so it's pretty good. Not too bad.
Walmart fights crime. What?
Start to see some fog develop tomorrow morning as a warm front starts to look to the north.
Great time to go out the door right now and take a dump or take a
No.
and take a jump.
Gotta say, it seems like a better idea than eating food grown on Uranus. Let's take a look at the game of the night.
DD Mangudu.
Situation at an airport in Tennessee after baggage was sprayed with raw sewage.
Sprayed?
I know.
Soil is one of those words. There's just no way to say it. It just sounds like chunky moisture.
Oh.
it's the two. It's the two words you hate.
Yeah.
Corn? How'd that get on my bag?
Okay, too far. Oh my God.
And how'd that get on my
moisture?
Chunky moisture. It's just funny how many accidental farts and dumps just got in there. Just like a warm fart. Just proves farts are funny, kids.
Yep. Farts and shit.
Farts and shit and poop and stuff. All right, this video is
that's the place to do it. Spray people's bags at the airport.
Oh,
as you're passing by. Yeah.
Well, a lot of cameras there. They're gonna find you pretty easily.
They're not gonna get you in that big of a crowd. They're not gonna see your hand just shoot over at somebody's bag while you're just walking by. Just.
I guess you are near a much bigger airport that, when you sit down, they do clean the toilet. Fucking awesome. The airport for me is there's like 12.
You're not going to be able to take it on the plane, though, if it's over, 3 ounces?
3.4 ounces.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they want to pull it out and smell it, oh, man, I can't wait.
What the fuck is that? I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't have a sense of smell, sir. I was told it was cologne.
Yeah, because if it is over 3 ounces, they have to pull it out and take a look at it, and they usually smell it. Oh, I want, fuck you, TSA. I want to see them. It'd be worth it. I'd be like, oh shit, I forgot I had that. You can keep it.
Yep, cheers. I have more where that come from. That would be fucking hilarious.
You're definitely going into a room, though.
Oh yeah, I'd be fine with it. Worth it. I'd miss the whole goddamn flight for that, just to sit there and be like, is there a problem? You guys don't like strumming, or what's going on?
Know how you don't get in the room? Fly with me, because I always end up there randomly somehow with this beard. The last time I flew, I somehow had gunpowder residue that showed up on the scan, so I needed to go over to the special room. And
yeah, I can't imagine why Durka Muhammad Jihad over there. Jesus Christ.
Fuck. I Googled the Duck Dynasty guys. They had beards. They never got padded.
Yeah, but they have Jesus on their side.
I've heard of Jesus. I brought Cheez-Its with me. Those are fucking delicious. And I think we talked about it on the show last time. Jason Ellis, Jason Ellis problem where he gets searched all the time because he has a weapon, but it turns out he just has a really huge penis. And every time they think it's something in there, and he gets to the point now where he's just like, let's get it over with. But if it's a female one, he kind of is like, hey, heads up, it's my dick. And The guys come in there and they get right hold of it and they're like, oh, apparently it's real big. Ladies, feel free to Google it. Florida built different. I think Toby sent this one. I think. Maybe.
We don't know which homeowner shot at him. I guess they think that they did something wrong, which they did not. If somebody's breaking in your house, you're more than welcome to shoot them in Santa Rosa County. We prefer that you do, actually. So whoever that was, you're not in trouble. Come see us. We have a gun safety class we put on every other Saturday. And if you take that, you'll shoot a lot better, and hopefully you'll save the taxpayers money.
Hell yeah,
bro,
dude.
I love sheriff and police departments that are like that, where they're just like, hey, you commit a crime, man. Fucking, we're not going to feel sorry for you if you get shot.
Save the taxpayers money.
Break into my house. Shit, drive out of my driveway.
No.
Oh, this is the first year ever that I've not had to.
First year?
First year.
I guess it was one too many times.
Yeah. First year ever I've not had to shoot not had to shoot the pistol.
Well done, everybody.
One person drove on without stopping in to let me know they actually went on the backside. And I thought it was somebody that had already pulled over there and then left.
Mm-hmm.
Like they went and set up their camp area and then left. So I thought it was them coming back, but it wasn't. And I was like, ooh, you got lucky.
Ooh.
If you didn't have similar looking vehicles through the woods, I would have.
Good stuff. All right. What else we got here? Let's go this one.
Come on, man. Hold it in. Come on, man. Hold it in. No. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Well, you don't see that every day.
You don't see that every day.
I don't know why I thought that was so funny. Way to go. I think
we're children.
We are children.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Speaking of which, you got any kids getting wrecked?
Funny you ask.
I could really use a smile.
How about this one?
Things can go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong.
I just sent you that one.
Just funny, kid out here. Storm's there. I'm gonna go be a good kid. Go help the parents pick up some shit. Whack,
bro. That kid got fucking wrecked. Speaking of which, there is a movie that recently came out. I think it might be based on my life story. It's called Old Dads, and Bill Burr plays plays me in the movie.
I've heard it. Fucking hilarious.
Totally worth checking out. The very opening scene, you guys would be like, "Oh yeah, that's Toby." Very opening scene.
I've heard good things about it. I'm gonna definitely check it out. All right, this one, somebody's gonna get wrecked here. Not exactly sure if it's a kid, but I'm pretty sure somebody gets hit pretty hard here.
Breathe in, breathe out. I'm not going to scream and shout. Breathe in, breathe out.
Anybody that's Gen X or later millennial knows that's how you keep your kids from crying when they do dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Safe. Ooh, you barely made it on that one. Yeah, all right, get up.
Yep. That
shit, we did Gabriel. Tell him. I'll forego seeing one more video if you tell him Gabriel and fucking Karma after seeing the goats butt heads.
They're over there. I had them over there playing ball with each other, and they kept running over after the ball together and kept just bumping heads. And then I'd be like, "You're all right. Get up. You're fine. You're good. Don't worry about it. Don't do that anymore." They'd immediately go back and do the exact same thing, and I'm just like, "All right, well, I told you. You fucking figure it out on your own now."
At one point in time, Karma had cracked him pretty good.
Yeah.
And Gabe's laying on the ground. Gabe's sitting there and he starts crying. Richie's like, "You're fine. Get up." And he goes, "This is now you don't go running at the ball together like that. You don't try knocking heads together." And they like immediately went to do it again. And Richie goes, "I mean, all right, fine. If you guys want to ignore what I said, go right ahead, do it again. I'm telling you, it's gonna still hurt. Nobody wins in a headbutt.
No.
Nobody wins in a headbutt."
That is very true. All right. This one, it's a ring video. It's a kid. Not quite a fall, but you'll get a good laugh out of this one.
Mom?
How do you manage that?
His parents are probably inside doing the AI challenge. They're popping popcorn with fucking hair straighteners and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's about the only way I figure your kid could end up being that stupid.
Yeah, I like how it's going places. College isn't one of them.
How? How did he get in that position?
Yeah, they say he was putting it away. Like, what was he going like that, and it fell, and he kind of went like this, and it just happened to like perfectly. That kid's too chubby for that to happen by accident.
Yeah,
it's,
for sure, absolutely.
That can't be fun getting that back off.
That's a Jaws of life situation right there. Just waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing it's aluminum. It stretches a little
bit.
I would just stand it up, just be like, start using it. Fuck that kid. They're like, "Oh, great, you found the ladder. Mom wanted me to clean out the gutters."
Yeah, clearly you're not going to get your fat ass up there and do it, kid. So
hey, it wouldn't fall over; it'd be weighted.
Yep,
I'm telling you, see, fucking benefit to everything,
except for the fucking flies. All right, that's a wrap. We did it. Appreciate you guys, Toby, Richie. Fun as always for anybody listening or watching. We appreciate you guys too. We'll do it again next Tuesday. If you're bored, Thursday. There's an episode rolling out. We had a special guest. We had Tony from the Dude Network. He joined us. We talked about food and all sorts of stuff. Him and Euban flirted really weird. So if you guys are into that, go check it out. Either way, he's an amazing dude, and he's a Cleveland Browns fan. So it's an interesting thing to talk to a guy that loves, passionate about football, growing up and living in Cleveland. So if you want, check it out. If not, either way, thanks, Jace, for all the clips. Thank you, guys, and we'll see you next week. That's all I got. You guys got anything else?
I have nothing.
Sounds good. All right, Euban, this one's for you. Bye-bye.